Welcome everybody to College Game Day. The start of the college football season is upon us. I'm Nick Zenafani and I'm with my co-host
Nicholas Mann,
Blake Brewer.
Alright, so we're just gonna be pretty much going over all the games, taking our picks. We'll be keeping track throughout the season. We'll see who wins at the end of the semester, I guess. So alright.
First of all, I'd just like to say,
Okay.
best season's here. College football's here. Let's have a good year, boys.
Alright.
Go Bucks.
Alright, so we're gonna start off with the Citadel and Coastal Carolina. So there's not too much to say about this one. Coastal's pretty dominant, and especially a team against a team like the Citadel, they have no shot. Coastal.
Yeah, I've about heard of the Citadel once, and it's in that one Maui Invitational basketball tournament when they get smacked by Duke.
Usually get smacked by Alabama.
So I don't even know them really. But Coastal Carolina, let's go. Chanticleers, 22 in the nation.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to agree with that. I didn't even know the Citadel had a football team until about 10 minutes ago.
They actually had the lead on Bama at halftime a couple years ago.
I do remember that.
do remember that. Now I.
Is Coastal the one with the green field?
No.
They have-
That's
yeah.
Florida Gulf Coast. That has the green field.
They have a colored field, I think.
Alright.
Colored field for the win.
Alright.
Weber State and Utah. You can buy tickets to this game for $38, and that's still probably too high.
About $37 too expensive.
Utah.
Go Utes.
You couldn't pay me to go to this game. Utah.
Next up, game of the week. Not really, but in my eyes.
Game of the week for us.
Ohio State, number 4 in the nation.
Bucks are back. C.J. Stroud taking over for Justin Fields.
Veterans back in the lineup, at least for Chris Olave and Garrett Wilson in the offense. I do believe they're the best two wide receiver duo.
Oh yeah.
In the nation.
100%. Two future stars.
And I'm excited to hear about the running backs. I've heard that Mayan Williams will most likely be handling the majority of the touches here to start the year. So I got Ohio State big.
I'm very excited for Haskell Garrett to come back.
Oh yeah.
And the defense, the whole defense. Terada Mitchell.
Don't forget Tyreek Smith. Put on a little muscle.
Dog. All right.
Elite.
Well, Bucks huge.
Oh yeah.
Bucks huge.
All right. Next up, Southern Utah against Arizona State. Arizona State, 25th in the nation, just got inside the top 25.
Tickets for this one are $9.
That's a pretty good deal. It is Southern Utah at Arizona State. I don't know much about this game, but just since it's at the Sun Devil Stadium, I am going to go Arizona State here.
I'm going Arizona State. I got the student section going big time. I'm sure there'll be a lot of partying going on.
I got Arizona State.
I got the Sun
Southern
Devils.
Utah's already owned one. Never even heard of them.
Yeah, no thanks. Give me the Sun Devils. All right, so we got a little ACC matchup here. North Carolina and Virginia Tech. This could be a closer game than people think. Virginia Tech has some players, but North Carolina also has one of the best quarterbacks in the country, Sam Howell. And
Absolutely.
that's really sometimes all you need in college football. I'm taking the Tar Heels.
Sam Howell, Jr., getting just more and more experience under his belt. I feel him doing good. I got North Carolina.
As much as I hate it, I've got North Carolina too.
Oklahoma and Tulane. I expect Spencer Rattler to come out and throw at least 7 tutties. Tulane, I don't think anybody really talks about the Green Wave much.
I think they might have a green field.
No, I think you're right on
yeah.
Tulane. Tulane is the green field.
They will be. Oh no, it got moved because of Hurricane Ida or whatever.
Moved to Norman,
Yeah.
Oklahoma.
But
Oklahoma rigging the game.
absolutely, I'm gonna be picking Oklahoma here. I feel like everyone and their mom's coming out hot, preaching the high horse on Oklahoma. Do I think that they're a top 4 team in the nation right now? Absolutely, but that defense coming out of the Big 12, it's shaky.
Yeah.
I feel like they're going to do good in the Big 12. It's going to be 185 each game. They're going to score some points, but against the big dogs and also have a power offense, but a great defense on top of it, I think it could be a tough matchup. But Oklahoma, of course, big over Tulane.
Yep. Heisman hopeful Spencer Rattler is just gonna dominate Tulane straight up.
Oh yeah. Oklahoma all the way.
Next up, a little marquee Big Ten matchup: the Nittany Lions out of Penn State and the Badgers out of Wisconsin.
Big noon, first big noon game of the season. This is a tough one because Wisconsin, who they got? They got Jack Cohn still,
Yeah.
the quarterback.
Yeah, I think so.
I'm gonna go Penn State here. Penn State's got one of the best receivers in the country in Jahan Dotson. Penn State, they still got
They had Liam Clifford from St.
Liam
X.
Clifford from St. X. St. X is also number 18
Yeah, I
in
know.
the country. You know that.
They have,
Washington State.
they
Yeah.
have a tight end going to Duke.
You know, Penn State. I don't care when you play them. It's gonna be a tough out.
Who's their running back this year?
I'm not so sure actually right now.
Is Journey Brown back?
I feel like you might be right on that.
If it's Journey Brown, then give me Penn State. Wisconsin's got a good defense, but
You know, I really want to go Penn State. I feel like if it was at Penn State, I'd probably go with them. But I gotta go with Wisconsin. I feel like they always play good D. They're a tough team to play, especially at home. Yeah, I got Wisconsin. Go Badge.
you got like
Yeah, I was gonna say that nobody beats Penn State at home besides Ohio State,
Absolutely. We chomp stomp them.
but I'm gonna have to go Penn State on this one.
Alright, so there's the first little differ. Next up, number 1 team in the nation, Alabama, against the number 14 in the nation, Miami. Obviously out of Florida.
another new quarterback situation in Alabama. Bryce Young taking over.
You know, I just
for,
think it's
Mac
funny. I
Jones.
mean, Alabama lose Jalen Waddle, Devontae
It
Smith,
doesn't even matter.
best O-line in the nation,
Yeah.
Mac Jones, and of course, are they still number 1 in the nation? Absolutely.
They just keep on coming. They always got the dogs to come up.
They're a 20-point favorite over the 14th best team in the country.
See, yeah, and the defense is always just the defense. They always got studs running around. They're gonna lock up De'Ara King straight up. I see at least 3 turnovers for the Canes. Give me Alabama huge.
Yeah, I got Miami, you know, maybe keeping it close for a quarter or two, but it's not even going to be a game by the end of after 4. I got Alabama humongously over the Canes.
It's in Mercedes-Benz Stadium. I got Bama. Big.
Yeah.
All right, next up, a
Very
little
big.
Ohio College matchup action. We got the number 8 team in the nation, UC, coached by just an absolute legend in Luke Fickell. Just recently saw him at the Mason volleyball game. I mean, it is insane what he's done for that program. Thinking that a few years ago, I mean, just an afterthought here in Ohio.
Yeah.
But now UC, number 8 in the nation. Stunning. Yeah, I mean, there's not much to say here.
No,
UC
yeah.
big.
Desmond Ritter, prime for a huge season. Give me the Bearcats.
Oh yeah. UC. Even though I got ties with Miami's head coach.
All right,
That's
next
tough.
game.
Indiana and Iowa.
Another Big
See,
Ten matchup.
I don't know too much about Iowa. I'm sure they have an amazing O-line as usual, and they probably got a pretty good defense. But Indiana, you got Michael Penix. You got who's their one receiver? Freifogel. He's back.
Yeah.
I mean, a quarterback receiver combo like that's gonna win you a lot of football games, and it's gonna beat the Hawkeyes.
Yeah, I mean, I kept up with the Buckeyes last year. More experience under the belt. Freifogel, Penix. That connection is just studly right now. Indiana, you know, making their way up there as a football program. I got Indiana here.
In Iowa, I got Iowa.
Okay.
All right, Blakey.
All right. Who? Their quarterback is Deuce Hogan. He's a freshman. Can't say I've heard that one. Oh, I know. Is it Petrus? I don't even know. I don't really keep up with Iowa football
Yeah,
much.
I don't either. But
Another interstate matchup is the next game here. We got Northern Iowa and Iowa State.
Iowa State.
man.
I saw
Iowa
Iowa
State is
State
gonna
was
be-
projected to be in the college playoffs.
I could see it
They're
honestly.
supposed to finish like 4th.
Iowa State is going to be nice this year. They got Brock Purdy leading the team. They got Brees Hall, one of the best running
Brees
backs,
Hall,
if
yeah,
not the best running back in the country. And they got their tight end Charlie Kolar, who might be the best tight end in the country too. So
Did we skip over Oregon? The Oregon Fresno State game?
Yeah.
We're going back to about 2 p.m. And Oregon Fresno State, man. Oregon, I feel like is actually going to be a pretty good team this year.
Oh
they
yeah.
are.
They're going to be pretty good.
Fresno State's quarterback had a pretty nice. They're 1-0 already. Threw for 330 yards and 3 tutties.
They didn't run for very much.
But I'm taking the Ducks, no doubt.
Yeah. Ducks, quack, quack, all day.
Oregon.
Obviously, taking Iowa State over Northern Iowa.
I got Iowa State.
Iowa State. It's not even a question.
Oh my God. Okay. It is going to be 97 degrees in Austin for the matchup between Texas and the Louisiana Raging Cajuns. So we might $9 tickets. We might see a couple of pass out scenarios
$9
here.
tickets for a top 25 matchup.
Yeah, I'm expecting to see a couple of heat. What are they called?
Heat strokes.
Heat strokes.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. It's gonna feel like
But
115 on the foot.
new Texas quarterback Hudson Card, new starter, taking over for Sam Ehlinger. See how he does in his first game. Top 25 matchup. Not really sure what Louisiana brings to the table here, but I am gonna take the Longhorns.
Like you.
I don't even know how Louisiana's ranked in the top 25, so I think I'm gonna go with the Texas Longhorns.
Give me the Raging Cajuns.
Okay.
Louisiana.
Okay.
You know, I feel like they're going to come out, just got experience that hurricane. I feel like they're going to come out with some passion for their home fans. And, you know, they're going to bring it home back to their, unfortunately, probably torn up homes and fans and just facilities here.
He's on the Louisiana website as we speak.
They're gonna play with a chip on their shoulder, and I 100% believe the Raging Cajuns are gonna come out with this one. And you know, Texas, what are they doing nowadays, man? They're just pansies.
Let's see if Texas is back this year.
Absolutely not. They've been saying that for 5
every
years.
year.
Texas is not back and will not be.
Texas, aka Maryland's son. San Jose State and USC.
As much as I hate to do it, Trojans, like, come on, San Jose State, get out of here.
Is San Jose State the Trojans too?
I think they might. I think they're the Spartans.
Oh,
Yeah.
Spartans, yeah.
Their quarterback threw a nice game.
Who's USC's quarterback? Is that Jaden Daniels? I want to say. If it's Jaden Daniels, give me the Trojans. That dude's a
400
beast.
yards and 4 touchdowns in their opener.
Jesus. And 16 completions. This dude was jelly. Yeah, give me the Trojans. I don't really care.
Yeah, USC all the way.
Alright, skip over.
Alright, can we what is wrong with this right
Alright, next
Alright, what
up, we got Florida Atlantic and Florida. A lot of interstate matchups here. Florida 13 in the nation, Florida Atlantic. Haven't heard of them since Ohio State absolutely trampled over them a few years ago.
I think they're still recovering from that one.
Yeah, so I got Florida big here. Not much to say about
Florida huge, favored by 24. I'm taking the over on that.
Oh yeah, Florida and Gainesville.
it. Next up,
What?
Penn State
and Texas A&M.
and 18.
I got Texas A&M.
Yeah,
I
Obviously,
didn't know Kent State
sixth
had
in
a
the nation
football
here.
team.
I didn't even know Texas A&M was that high.
Nah, Texas A&M's gonna be good.
That one's gonna be hot too. 96 at
Ooh.
8 p.m.
Yeah, give me the Aggies in College Station, huge. No doubt.
Redshirt freshman Haynes King won the
Oh,
quarterback job.
Fun
Quarterback
fact: he
job.
randomly requested to follow me on Instagram while he was in high school.
That's pretty cool, actually. But yeah, Haynes King, he's gonna come out slinging. I feel like Texas A&M offense. Jimbo Fisher trying to bring that intensity. He does. Texas A&M big.
Who's their running back? They have a good running back. Look that up. Isaiah Spiller.
Spiller, yeah.
That dude's a beast. Isaiah Spiller running for at least 150 and 2
Runs like a
touchdowns.
dog. Legs don't stop churning. Next up, the Grizzlies out of Montana against Washington.
I'm not even talking about this one. Give me Washington.
Yeah,
Let's
Washington. Let's move on.
Jesus.
Next up, Louisiana State, LSU versus UCLA.
You know what? I'm going UCLA here. Zach Charbonnet, transfer from Michigan, went off in his first game with the Bruins, 3 tutties on the ground,
In the
6
first
carries
half.
in the first half. Yeah, Dorian Thompson-Robinson, he's all right. But LSU with their lefty quarterback Max Johnson, I don't know if that one's gonna play out. I'm taking the Bruins.
I almost went with that, but just Dorian, man, I don't know if he's gonna bring everything that's needed. He's gonna bring some with his legs, obviously. He's gonna have some rushing yards, but I feel like they're just gonna get ridden by them turnovers by Dorian.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I'll go LSU here.
Keep the ball on the ground.
Yeah, I got LSU. They don't have a passing game.
Next up,
This could be another
a
good
little
game.
Sunday
Monday
matchup.
night, Tallahassee.
course, it'll be on NBC.
But Notre Dame, the ninth best team in the nation against the Seminoles out of Florida State.
That's what I meant. Wait, no, it's not. I don't
Yeah.
know. I can't stand
Yeah,
Notre
Notre
Dame.
I
Dame.
hate Notre
I
Dame.
can't stand Notre Dame. But I also can't stand Florida State, if
I'm
we're
not
being
a Florida
honest.
State fan either, but
I'm just going to take
Florida State fans get rowdy at home.
Jack Cohn, though, man.
I think this will be close, but I'm going to go Notre Dame.
Yeah, Notre Dame.
Yeah, Notre Dame.
And does that leave it? Oh, they had Mackenzie Milton. That's right.
What?
Last game of the week.
Our game day game, as we're sitting in a, what's,
What?
it's at Clemson, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
What's it called?
Oh, Death Valley.
Yeah, we're sitting in Death Valley right now, as you can see at our setup. But the college game day game this week between what are the rankings?
3 and 5.
number 5 Georgia, number 3 Clemson.
So this is obviously one of the biggest games of the season already in week 1. You got Clemson, you got the QB, what am I trying to say here? You got DJ Uiagalelei taking over the reins of Trevor
Why
Lawrence.
did you say that so well?
Practice. We'll see how he can play out. He's got tons of weapons, as Clemson always does. Georgia's got JT Daniels leading the helm. They got George Pickens at receiver. They got Zamir White tailing back. They got Georgia's defense is always amazing. Clemson's got some dogs on defense. It's going to be a good game.
You know, I think it's going to come down to the trenches in this game. It's going to be the battle at the line of scrimmage. Who's going to win? And I think Clemson's little party at the top is over at least for this season.
Oh, yeah.
I got the Bulldogs.
I got Georgia.
I got the Bulldogs. The defensive line's going to come out swarming. The young Clemson O-line just not going to be able to handle it. And I feel like first start of the year, or first real start of his career. And I guess just that potent Georgia defense. He's going to come out, a little nerves, some turnovers, maybe a fumble, a little interception. But I got Georgia big. Not big, but I got him handily.
It's gonna be close, but Georgia's gonna pull away.
Yeah.
I'm going to say DJ Uiagalelei comes out and he just shows how he's the next dominant Clemson quarterback. Another Heisman hopefully he's up there with Sam Howell, Spencer Rattler. So I'm taking the Tigers.
Sit down.
Sit down.
Ooh.
Well, thank you for attending Week 1 College Game Day. Excited to be back, but see you next week.
You didn't knock